What? Why?
Hey, we are live on the air, and I do have the chat open right now. Hey, good morning in Melbourne, Australia. Eric checking in. I don't know that I've been to Melbourne, but I've been to Sydney 3 times. Been to that beautiful opera house. As a matter of fact, I think it was called Sheridan on the Park in Sydney, Australia. I love that hotel. Hey, Terry from Canada, Kara from Texas, Michael from Louisville. How you guys doing? Terry from Calgary, Canada. Blame Canada. Howdy, Monica. How you doing? Monique is in the house. George McCallum checking in from Michigan. Want to welcome you guys this morning, okay, this afternoon, wherever it is you're calling in from. This is the reseller training for Traffic Authority. And I came across something very cool, Adam. Your sponsor, the sponsor link, you're going to be showing us that in a moment. There's something brand new in your member back office. It's called Meet Your Sponsor up at the upper right-hand corner. There's a place for you to customize that. We're going to get there in a moment. Want to continue welcoming a few people here before we get into it, though. I'm pumped up and I'm like a battery. I am ever ready, says Jerry Nix. Happy Tuesday, says Coach Daryl. Hello, Derek calling in from the United Kingdom. Jorge Contreras is here from the Netherlands. It's a worldwide audience. Peoria, Arizona. Not to be confused with Peoria, Illinois, my home neighborhood. I'm going to shut the chat off now. Right now, we're going to get right into this thing. Again, I want to welcome you guys. This is our Tuesday night get-together. We're going to get into some training stuff right now. We're going to go over a couple of things. Before I get there, though, I do want to quickly welcome you. It is a worldwide audience. I'm going to ask that you be in a quiet area. I've turned the chat off. Turn your Skype off. Shut the email off. Put the cell phone down. Unless, of course, you want to take one more minute and invite some people here and give yourself some points. I think it's a 5-pointer, a 5-point play for showing up here this evening. Now, before I get there, one quick thing I just want to comment on here is momentum. We've got a bunch of momentum. Things are happening really, really fast. We are seeing more people join us every single day. We are seeing more people show up every morning on our radio show. We're going for well over 2 hours. I was looking at my notes. I keep notes. Every single time somebody calls in, I make notes of who they are. I want to say hello, especially to Karen, who called in today from Piney Woods in East Texas. Karen's brand spanking new. She just got started. And one of the things that she said this morning, one of her comments was that she was feeling overload. Like there's so much training, she's feeling overloaded and overwhelmed with all of the video. And I can really appreciate that. And tonight we're going to lean some of the stuff out. There's only a couple things that you really have to be aware of and 2-3 things that you do every single day that will bring you the kind of results that will put you off the chart. Later, we're going to go over some of the other things. We're going to show you exactly where you can find some of those elements and some of those tools. We're going to show you exactly where you can find the daily marketing plan, the radio show. It's all right there. We're going to talk about the contest. We're going to be drawing some names tomorrow. The first phase of the contest ends tomorrow. But in the meantime, what I want to do is I want to get my boy out here, and I say that with all respect, Adam Whiting, one of the guys who is responsible for so much. Adam, it seems like we are like spending so much time together. It's like all day, every single day, in meetings, on Skype. And it's an amazing job that you have done with the team that you've assembled here. So I know you got a lot of stuff to cover in a very short time. And so welcome to the place. Adam Whiting, floor's yours, man.
Cool. Are you able to hear me or not? Is anyone
Can't hear you.
That's weird.
Am I the only guy who can't hear Adam?
Yeah, turn on the chat and see if anyone can hear me.
Let me see. If you can hear Adam, put it in the chat, okay? Can you hear Adam? Go ahead, Adam. Maybe it's just on my end. Can't hear you.
How about now? Can anyone hear me?
Ken is happy to be here.
I think it's just on your end. Why don't you try to plug in your headphones and see what happens?
I love your shirt, by the way. So I know you can hear me, but I still can't hear you. I'm just putting in here. Can anyone? Maybe it's just me, man.
Yeah, I think it is. Just jump. Yeah. I'll put unplug your headphones. All right, cool. So everybody can hear me. Well, that's all good.
Yeah, so I guess that's me. They can hear you.
Joe's not.
Go ahead, Adam. I can't hear you, but that's okay. I can read lips.
All right, buddy. See you later then. All right, yeah. Well, Joe was just talking about a bunch of different things, but I am going to jump right into it like I always do. I mean, you guys are doing awesome. We're starting to build momentum. The contest is rolling and it's working. I mean, that's the coolest part about this. I mean, what's happening? You know, what we expected to happen is happening. Everybody's basically, the momentum is starting to build and everybody's generating points, and there's a lot more activity that's going on than there actually was before. and everybody's actually started to make commissions. You know, like people who weren't making commissions initially or just hadn't gotten started yet, didn't know what to do, are now following the contest, following the daily action plans, and actually doing the actions they're supposed to do, and going through the steps and making sales. So that was the purpose of all of it. It's the more you do activity and movement, it's like movement equals momentum. When you start going over time and you just keep going and going and going, and you keep moving and taking actions, you keep building that momentum, and eventually you start to make sales, and then you start to make more and more and more sales, and it starts to compound over time. That's the whole point of starting to do this, and we're going to do more of these contests in the future as well. So just stay plugged in. That's the key. Stay plugged in, keep following it, keep doing the daily actions, and your points will add up. And as you guys can see, you're already showing up on the leaderboard. If you're doing the daily points, you're showing up on the leaderboard. Our top 100 people I checked today are all eligible for prizes. So like Joe said, we're doing the first drawing tomorrow, and anyone who's in the top 100 right now, if you're on that leaderboard, you have the chance to win a prize. And some of you that are up towards the top that have, even 500, 1,000, 2,000 points, there's a very small group of people that can actually win those prizes. So if you're one of those people that's at 500, 1,000, 2,000, you might only have 3 or 4 people that are actually in your drawing. So if you know anything about math, that increases your chances exponentially. You might have a 25% chance to win a MacBook or to win an iPad or something like that in our contest. And like I said, we'll announce all those contest prize winners tomorrow. I'm going to do an update tomorrow, actually, a weekly update, and I'll make sure we put all the winners in there. And of course, Joe will announce them on the radio show and everything like that too. So, all right, well, let's jump into it. I have kind of a little outline I want to go over with you guys because we've been getting a lot of questions. We have some new things that are coming out. Joe's sending me messages because he still can't hear me. He hasn't figured out to take off his headphones yet. But it's all good. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys some cool stuff that we have coming out. So screen share. All right, here we go. All right, cool. So this is your back office. First of all, I just want to show you, what we launched last week. So last week we actually launched a premium reseller license, is what it's called, and people are getting really great results with this reseller license. I want to show you guys. This is actually the new feature. If you guys haven't seen this yet, this is the Meet Your Sponsor button, and this is something that will be available for everybody that actually is in the back office. And the cool part about this is if you're a premium reseller, then you can actually customize everything inside here. So you can customize this video with a video of yourself, and we'll actually have a video showing you how to do that here probably within the next day, just telling you the outline. So once you go back there, you'll see a video and it'll pop up and it'll tell you, what to actually put in your video, which is simple stuff. It's just, tell them your name, tell them where you're from, tell them what to do. That's the biggest thing, when people come into the system. And we're actually going to make this an option where you can check a box and it'll say, if you want this to pop up when your person first joins, you can actually make this pop up. So it's the perfect opportunity to introduce yourself, tell people who you are, where you're from, and to tell them what you want them to do. So if it's somebody who's getting started with the reseller for the first time, you can actually give them some instructions on what's going to get them started the fastest. So if it's going through the setup steps and then the business plan and telling them to follow up with you, this is also an opportunity for telling them when to reach out to you. Say, if after you complete these 2 videos, follow up with me. And the cool part about doing that is it can actually increase your sales. So if you've been in this industry for a while, getting on the phone with people and answering their questions and helping push them over the edge can actually increase your sales quite a bit. More than quite a bit. It's, you can double, triple, quadruple your sales just by having that little personal connection. And even having this video that tells people what to do could double or triple your sales, because you can tell people what's going to work for them. You can set the expectation right from the beginning and say, hey, to get a hold of me, this is a bonus I'm going to give you as soon as you do these 2 things, right? You can start, and I want to give you some ideas because you can mix some things into this, right? You can say, as soon as you complete this action, as soon as you go through your setup and your business plan, you can contact me and I'm going to give you a bonus, right? And it could be a coaching call. It could be an action plan. It could be anything. Nobody needs to know what the bonus is, but you can say, I'm going to give you a special bonus that's worth $500 if you just do these steps and then give me a call to follow up, and I'll answer your questions and I'll give you this bonus. So it's a little thing that gets people, it's like a carrot. If you've heard the carrot and the stick, right? It's like where you hold a carrot in front of a horse's mouth just far enough that he just keeps walking, right? He just keeps going and going and completes what you want him to do. And then so it's that kind of concept where you put something in front of somebody where it's a bonus or it's something they really want to get, and they'll go and they'll do the actions that you want them to do, and then they'll actually call you. And then that's when you can actually, answer their questions, close them, give them the bonus, and get them started in the right direction. Because that's really the point here. It's not necessarily just to sell. It's to actually get somebody started in the right way so they can go through the steps that you went through and actually start getting results, start generating leads, making sales, all those different things. So this step, it may seem simple, but it's something that can be a huge catalyst for your business, for the new people to get started, because you can actually direct them yourself without having to do it personally, right? Because if this isn't here, you actually have to try and reach out to them, right? You have to cold call them and email them and try and get them to call you, and then it feels like you're like this cold call salesman, right? You're trying to reach out to them and close them. Whereas if you do it this way and you create a really great video that gives them the information they need, it gives them direction, it positions you as a leader. You're the person that's showing up right in their back office and saying, hey, I'm your team leader. I'm going to help you. This is what you need to do first, and then contact me, right? That's powerful. It positions you as a person who knows what you're doing. So as they follow through those steps and they contact you, if you tell them what to do, like purchase a traffic package, purchase the academy, purchase the premium, those kind of things, you're in a position of power and authority, so you can tell them what to do, and they're going to do it, right? Because that's what's going to make them successful, is listening to you, because you're the person who knows what they're doing, right? So you can this video can accomplish a lot of things if you just outline it and you say, hey, this is what I wanted to accomplish, and keep it simple. Keep it a minute long, literally a minute to 2 minutes. Introduce yourself, maybe say a little bit about your story if you have some success, so show your results, and then just tell them what to do and be friendly, and tell them to get a hold of you if they have any questions. Keep it so simple, just like that, and you'll be successful. This will definitely enhance how many people come into the business and actually get started. Don't get stuck and just asking questions about because so many people get stuck before they even get started. They're like, I just don't know where to go. It's so overwhelming. There's so much stuff and all this. And there's really not. It's very clear when somebody starts. It's like, go through the setup, go through the business plan, go and get the plan, right? It's very step by step, but people still kind of get lost. So if you can have that little video that just guides them a little bit, right, where they just feel like, okay, I know what to do now, then that can alleviate a lot of that initial questions that cause people to quit before they start. So pretty cool. And I'm just going to mute Joe because he's doesn't really hear me at all. Cool. So that's that piece. If you want to customize it, and this, the only way that you can customize it, if you click on this, you can actually go and customize it. And this is inside the system. So any of you guys that are premium resellers, you'll be able to see this. But if you go to Profile and you go to System, you can actually customize these settings. So the account I'm in right now, because I want to show this to you, it isn't actually a premium reseller. So I'm going to go into a premium reseller account here in a minute and actually show you all these different things. But if you're not a premium reseller, this is what you're going to see, right? You can see the settings are underneath here where you can customize your name, your email, your phone, your YouTube link, and then you can customize a Get Response Affiliate ID, which I'll talk about in a second. But if you don't have it, you're going to see this. You just click on this. We can open it in a new tab. And all you're going to do is upgrade. So it's just a simple video to tell you what's included with the premium reseller. It's $50 a month to get access to the premium reseller, and you're going to get a bunch of additional tools. I'll take you through it so you can see everything that's included. And one of them, so let me log into this other account real quick so you guys can see what's actually going on here. So, all right, so this account actually should have access. And if we go over to Profile, System, all right, so now you can see this is actually the account that I was just showing you. So you can see I had a testing video sponsor, so I can customize this name now. It could be Adam Whiting, it could be Joe, I can put in Joe Need. I can put in whatever I want. So the people that come into the system, this is what they're going to see. So if you have a specific email that you want people to see that's only for these people, where it's like, hey, you have a private email, you don't give out your email to everybody, right? You only give it out to the people, your best email, to the people who you really want to follow up with you, right? You only give out your cell phone number to the people who you really want to follow up with you. So you put those kind of emails in here, right? Your very best email is what you put in here. So it's like, my best email at gmail.com. That way, if anybody reaches out to you, you see it right away. You put your best phone number in here. That way, if somebody reaches out to you, they see it right away. And then you put your YouTube link right here. So if you record a video on your iPhone, the same video that I just talked about, you put the link right here and you hit Save Changes, and you'll be able to preview it by clicking here. You'll be able to see, what it actually looks like, what video's there, So you see, I basically just changed this. So I changed, the email, got a phone number there. And then if you have a Gravatar saved, it'll actually show your Gravatar here too, which is pretty simple to do. That's right in the main profile. So if you look right here and you save a Gravatar email, this will show you how to sign up and everything. But basically, it just puts a little picture. It'll also put a picture right here. So that's why there's no pictures, because we don't have an email in here. So watch this. I should actually, yeah, so see it just updated. Boom. So now it shows my picture here. And if I log in, it'll probably show my picture here too. So pretty cool, right? So then I'm going to go back. I want to show you one more thing. The other piece to this, and we actually just got a video done for this to show you guys where this is, but just in case you don't know, I'll actually show you. So another piece is the premium members can make commissions from GetResponse. So GetResponse is the autoresponder that we use, and they have an affiliate program. So if you actually go over to getresponse.com, let me do that right now, getresponse.com, you can go and you can sign up for their affiliate program. So if you go to affiliates, up here at the top, it says join now. Right, I think I might have a login, so I might be able to show you something here. Okay, cool. So after you create an affiliate account, this is what you're going to see. And you see at the end, it has a little username. You're just going to take this username, whatever it is, you actually create it. When you create an account, you're going to take that little username, and you're going to save it here. It says GetResponse Affiliate ID. It's not the full link. So, and this will be explained in the video, so that's why I want to get this up as fast as possible, and it'll probably be up tomorrow. But it's not this full link. It's literally just this, the affiliate ID. Whatever your affiliate ID is at the end, you put that right there, hit save. And then anytime you sign somebody up from here on out and they go through the process, you'll actually make money from them signing up for GetResponse. They pay 33% commission. And I think most people sign up for a $15 account. So it's $5. It's $5 per member. But over time, that adds up to be really big. Trust me. We have GetResponse accounts where we make 5, 10 grand a month. And it's from actually doing the same things you're doing, going out, signing people up, and just building that over time. And the cool thing is, people keep GetResponse for a very long time. As soon as you have your email list in there, you don't really quit, right? And as you build your email list, the bill goes up a little bit, over time. So you can actually, if people are doing the business and building their list, you can actually earn more from GetResponse over time as well, from the people who actually build the business. It'll go up to $10, $20 a month. And it's monthly commission, so it's a residual commission just like you earn from anything else. So it's a pretty cool little extra income stream that you get for being a premium member. So I recommend you guys go back there and unlock that right now. Here's some of the other things that you guys get access to right away when you become a premium member. If you go into resellers and you go to Business Center, some of the things we have active right now is we have a new sales funnel. So anybody who doesn't have this yet, you'll get access to a new sales funnel. And that sales funnel is Vincent Jr.'s 100K in 7 days. And people are getting great results with this already. It's definitely our best converting sales funnel so far. It has a full video of Vincent Ortega Jr., his results, all of the new testimonials from people that made in the first 7 days. So this is our most recent one. And we're going to be adding tons more sales videos to this section, to the premium reseller over time. And the whole vision for this premium reseller is really to provide you with all of the leaders' best tools. So like the people in the company that are producing the best results, they usually use things outside the company, right? They use like their own sales videos, their own emails, their own training. They do specific things that not everybody else does. And what we've done is we've actually taken all that stuff and we brought it in-house so that everybody can use it in this premium membership. And then we actually are going to take all the money from the premium membership, right? That it's an extra $50 a month. We're taking that money and we're putting it into contests. We're putting it into leadership bonuses. We just came up with a really cool leadership bonus plan that we're going to be rolling out. Hopefully around the beginning of the month, we'll let you guys know as soon as that is totally finalized. But we just came up with a really cool plan for leadership bonuses that you guys are going to go crazy over. Because literally almost anybody can start earning leadership bonuses, and it's really cool stuff. So you guys are going to be stoked about that when we roll it out. So that is the first piece. So we got, sales funnel. There's going to be more coming. And then there's a couple other things. So there's actually specific training that you can get access to inside this premium training section. This is all Vincent Ortega Jr.'s little secrets. Like this is basically how he's built his team and his companies over the past 3 or 4 years is using these specific strategies. And these are stuff he doesn't teach to anyone. It's stuff he only teaches to his team. and it's what he's been using to get results, and that's why he's on the leaderboard. Is he does these things every single day. He teaches you how to create Facebook events and promos, and it's like the little intricacies that matter, right? Anybody can go create a Facebook event, but if you don't do these little things that he teaches you, you're not going to get the results from it. He teaches you how he follows up, so kind of his secrets to following up in those events and the promos that he does on Facebook. And then he teaches you a Twitter strategy that's been getting crazy results for people. Like I've heard from the Facebook group and from Joe that people are just getting insane results with this Twitter marketing, like generating, multiple leads every day, like 10, 20, 30 leads a day, getting sales from Twitter, contacting people all day long. Same thing with Facebook. It's just creating like this buzz where everybody's getting leads and sales from just these couple strategies that are in the premium training that we didn't have before. So definitely really cool. And you can actually get points in the contest for completing these too. So that's something I'll talk about here shortly, is the contest for any of you guys that don't know, and we'll kind of show, who's the up and coming people in the contest and who has a chance to win some of these prizes tomorrow and things like that. But if you're not already, these are some of the things that you can do in the contest to actually get points as well. Now the Resource Center, this actually has some new stuff in it. So if you're a premium reseller, here's the new section. And we just added this literally within the past hour, is 5 different emails for Vincent's sales funnel. So we basically just added some of Vince's best emails for his sales funnel. So if you guys are back there, you now have access to 5 different emails that you can use specifically to promote Vince's new sales funnel. So that should be really awesome. That'll give you something to basically promote for the rest of the contest. So if you guys are trying to get results in the contest, you're looking for emails to promote, here it is. Here's the really good stuff that should get you really great results. So that is it for the premium reseller. Some other things that are coming is we're going to have the ability to do tracking pixels. So that's going to be really huge, adding tracking pixels to all the pages. Now, you don't necessarily need it, but it's something, if you're more of an advanced user and you want to do something like Facebook ads and things like that, doing the tracking pixels is really important for that. So, I mean, it's just something that people have been asking for, so we want to make sure that we put it in there as well. Wonder if Joe can hear me yet.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, I can hear you now. Anything else you want to say about premium? And I kind of rambled on, but I know you're the one seeing the results people are having, and I don't know if you mentioned,
Yeah, well, people are having astounding results. They really are. We hear it every single morning on the radio show about these little simple things that you're referring to, these little things that really do make a difference for people. It really is it's a big deal. And one of the things that I just learned myself, I always learn new stuff here. One of the things I just learned myself is what you just talked about with this opportunity for people to get a GetResponse affiliate link. When you think about what is the cost, what really is the cost, right? And I do have some issues going on here with my system, obviously. But when you consider what is the cost of the reseller agreement, it's $50 a month. It's the best money that you'll spend because you do have the insider stuff, the best stuff that these people have, these people who are making all the money. But more importantly, you have an ability to capitalize on that, right? I mean, if you are active in the business, and I didn't know that GetResponse is going to pay $5 per user. I mean, if you had 5 people in your 10 people in your group, that commission right there is going to offset what that $50 membership cost is. That's really, really a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned, to really have access to all of these different individuals. We talked to some of the other leaders today. We have another 1 or 2 that we're going to be announcing in the next couple of weeks, really taking it to the next level. I think it is one of the best values. And, I'm all about Traffic Academy, and all the value we have in the Academy is mind-blowing. But when I look at that additional, that little add-on there for $50 a month, talk about taking your game to the next level. It really is, it is mind-blowing, man. And I invite you guys, if you really want to get a real feel for it, every morning you can give 3 points. You can get 3 points by joining us in the morning, because in the morning we have our radio show. We hear 2 hours sometimes, 40, 50 people are sharing their enthusiasm and sharing their stories. So check us out in the morning and you'll hear for yourself from real people having real results all over the world. As a matter of fact, this morning, I don't want to get too far off path here, but this morning I see Rebecca is calling in right now. She's calling in from Stonehenge in the United Kingdom. And this morning she brought to our attention that if you look at Alexis.com, the rating of the Traffic Authority websites is like one of the busiest, so it's just like through the roof around the world. The World Wide Web knows about Traffic Authority. And you can really, really fine tune your results by just, getting out of your comfort zone and maybe throwing down that extra $50. That's what I'm thinking, Adam. Job well done, man. You guys keep adding so much value there. It is very, very cool. Exciting.
All right. So I'm going to take you guys kind of through the contest stuff. And I'm just going to really, I mean, like the whole point of tonight was really to be a little bit more basic, because we've been getting lots of questions from people who are new. So, I mean, we realize that a lot of people are coming in on a daily basis. So we're trying to really take it back down to like a basic level in this training this week. So that way everybody knows what's going on, right? Because it's like we're in the middle of a million things going on. Like there's the contest going on. We're launching all this new stuff and this new training and new funnels, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do, right? They're like, you guys are doing all this stuff, but what's like the simple stuff I'm supposed to do? So I just want to go through that really quickly so you don't get overwhelmed, because it can seem like a lot, right? It seems like there's a lot of training, a lot of sales funnels, a lot of things going on. And we do that so that you always have new stuff to use and new strategies, and it doesn't get stale, right? Someone doesn't try one thing or try one sales funnel, it doesn't work the first day, so they think, oh my gosh, this doesn't work, right? That's why we switch it up. That's why we give so many different things that we know work, because chances are one of those things you're going to see results and you're like, wow, this really works, and then you're really going to take off and build the momentum and do what it takes to be really successful over time. So that's kind of like our big picture strategy and why we release so much stuff, and it's not just like 2 or 3 little things. Because if we keep it so small, then we can't grow really big. We can't scale really big. So anyways, let me get on to it, because I have a tendency to ramble on.
That makes 2 of us. Between the 2 of us, people just
cool. Let me share my screen here real quick, and I'll show you guys kind of the contest. We'll talk about what's going on and who's going to win some prizes, right? Cool. All right, so this is the Halloween contest page. If you guys want to get here from the back office, you can actually click on Business Center. And you can see we rearranged these tabs to any of you guys that have been for a while. I rearranged the tabs because people were getting confused, because you should start here. If you're a reseller, you should always start at system setup. And just any of you guys that are in here and you're wondering what to do, if you just got started and you're like, gosh, where do I go? Go to system setup and just follow the steps, right? Go to system setup here, step 1. Step 2, step 3, right? Then you hit continue and you'll go here, step 1, step 2, step 3, right? We laid all this stuff out in like a step type of order, so that you always know what to do. You're never wondering what to do. And then when you get to step 3, it's going to take you over to the Business Center, and it will actually take you into marketing links. So this is actually where you go afterwards. You can see we updated this here. And there's actually going to be some new videos in this autoresponder to make it a little bit more clear. Show you guys some tricks, on how to make your autoresponders and your emails show up in the inbox a little bit better. So this is where you'll go after that. If you're new, you'll go step 1, step 2, step 3, and then you'll actually start marketing, right? You'll go over to the training center and start doing some marketing, start learning what's going on. So that's the point of this being in order, is you literally go through it in order, and it'll keep you right on track. And then I'll show you at the end some other ways that you can stay on track and know exactly what to do every single day. So all right, so back to what I was talking about. I was going to show you guys the contest. So if you want to get to the contest page, you can do it right here from the Business Center. Go to Home, and then click here, Join the Contest right now. Okay, and if you do that, it's going to open a page that looks like this. I'm going to mute you, Joe, because I'm getting some feedback. I muted myself. All right. So here's the contest page. There's a video of Joe where he walks you through everything. So if you haven't been here yet and you don't know what's going on with the contest, you can actually go here and he'll walk you through the page. So he basically just walks through everything that it says. But this contest, we designed it so that you can make money or win prizes in 2 different ways. The first way is to get in the top 10. So to be a top producer, earn a lot of commissions, things like that. That'll get you into the top 10. And you can actually go see who's in the top 10 right now. The other way is to actually earn points by doing these different actions that we have down here. So you can see you can earn points, first of all, by earning commissions. So for every $1 you earn in commissions, you get points. You can earn points for making purchases. So for every purchase you make, every $5 is 1 point. So if you make a, let's just say diamond to make it, big and extravagant. If you make a diamond purchase for $8,000, you get like 1,500 points or something. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but it's like 1,500, 1,700 points, something like that. So if you make purchases, you can also get up in points. And we had to limit that because obviously we don't want people just buying traffic packages to win the contest. That's not fair, right? You have to do a combination of everything. That's the whole point of this, is you do a combination of everything that can actually help you get results. That is why we designed it this way, is because we know by earning commissions, making purchases, hitting the qualifications, right? So these are the qualification levels we have right now. 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. If you watch the setup videos, you'll actually learn what these mean. And then, all of these are the traffic qualification levels. So if you get up to diamond, you get 100 points, 80 points, 60, 45. So you actually get all the different points. So those are ways that you can earn, as well as by hitting qualifications and then by taking daily actions. So anybody can take the daily actions and actually earn points and qualify for prizes. So that's actually something that's totally different than any other contest that I've seen done ever, really, is we actually let you hold yourself accountable, do the daily actions every day that are going to get you results in your business. And if you do that, we give you points and you can win prizes. So there's a lot of people on the leaderboard right now that haven't really made sales. They're eligible for prizes right now. They're eligible for a Bose, set of Bose headphones. I'll actually show you guys some of the prizes here so you can see what they're actually eligible for. And we're going to be drawing this stuff out tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be giving away a pair of Bose headphones. So there's a ton of people that haven't even made sales. They've been taking the daily actions and things. Maybe they've made 1 or 2 sales. And they're actually in this group right here, the Bose headphone group. So there's going to be a person tomorrow that has been taking the daily actions every day that's going to win a pair of Bose headphones for doing that. Same thing with the Apple Watch. There's a lot of people in this Apple Watch group and even the iPad group that haven't even made sales yet. They've just been taking the daily actions. They hit their qualifications. They've been making traffic purchases. And now they're eligible to win some of these weekly drawing prizes. And as you get up higher, if you're doing this consistently and doing all the actions, there's very few people in some of these pools, and I'll show you guys here in a second. There might only be 5 people in the running for the iPad. There might be 3 or 4 people in the running for the MacBook Air and the 12-inch MacBook. Some of these higher ones, that I know there's only 2, 3, 4 people in these drawings. So you have a very high chance of winning if you're taking the daily actions and doing the things that are going to get you results in your business anyway. So that's all we're pushing here, is we want people to start realizing what actions are important, right? Those are the only ones that we put in the contest, is like the really important actions that will get you results over time. And if you keep doing them, they're going to compound, and you're just going to keep getting more and more and more results, generating leads, generating sales, and your compounding effect of results will just keep going up. And then as you do that, we're going to give you some cool stuff too. So that's the whole purpose of designing it this way. And then obviously the people who are top producers, we're always going to reward them. So if that's not you right now, it'll probably be you eventually if you're taking the daily actions. So you just keep striving for it, and eventually you'll end up on this top 10. I see people in the top 10 right now that I've never seen in the top 10 before. And obviously we're somewhat new, but I love seeing new faces in that top 10. That just means what we're teaching is working. And Traffic Authority, it's really duplicating for people, and they're learning a lot from it, and they're getting those results that they haven't gotten before. So some of the people, and let's go through how you do daily actions real quick, so you guys know. If you want to log your daily actions, you want to do these different things, like, for example, what I showed earlier, system setup videos, the business plan videos. You get points just for going through those things at the beginning. If you've gone through those videos, you can actually click complete action, and it's going to say, you've already completed it. Okay, that's fine. I've already done those ones, but let's do this one. Well, I guess I can't do them because this one's already been done for the day. But it's all good. When you click this and you haven't done them for the day, it'll actually say it's completed. So this account obviously has already been tested out for the day. So, but you just click on that, and then if you don't know how to do it, like for example, if you don't know where the system setup videos are, you can click right here. It'll take you to the system setup. If you don't know how to do an invite, click here, take you to do an invite. All those different things. You just click on these buttons over here. It'll take you and it'll teach you how to do it. So pretty cool. And then for the contest, so there's a lot of people, like I said, there's a lot of people in this top 10 I actually haven't seen in the top 10 myself before. Like Melissa's in here. We have Sean Smith, Rob 4. There's a bunch of people. Alan. Yeah, so there's, like any of these, so basically all these people are actually eligible for prizes right now. Let me open a different window and I'll show you guys this. So some of the people that are eligible for prizes, let's look at what the prizes are, right? So we have 100 to 299 points. Like I said before, everyone in the top 10, I actually checked this earlier, is eligible to win those Bose headphones. So if you're in this not top 10, top 100. Anybody in the top 100, you see they all have over 200 points. That means every single one of you that are in the top 100 actually have a chance to win these headphones tomorrow morning. One of you will win that. Anybody who's from, and it's only available for people who are from 100 to 299 points. So basically it goes to about right here, right? And then from here up to, what is it, 500 points. So basically from here to, you can see there's probably about, I don't know, 20 people in that pool that have a chance to win the Apple Watch for the week. And then as you keep going up, the pools start getting smaller. So 500 to 999. So that goes from about here through 2 different pages. And so there's maybe about 20 people eligible for that as well. And then this is where they really start getting small. So 1,000 to 2,000 points. 1,000 to 2,000 points is about 10 people that are eligible to win a 13-inch MacBook Air, which is $1,000 value. I mean, that's $1,000 MacBook. And this, I think, is about a $2,000 MacBook, maybe a little bit more than that. But I think this is about $2,000. And the people that are eligible for 2,000 to 5,000 is an even smaller number. That's like, maybe it's actually more about like 10. So Rebecca Bardless, and then there's a bunch of other people up in here. Yeah, so that's about 10 people as well. So really, I mean, most of the people that are in these pools have about a 10% chance to win. These ones are a little bit smaller, but these upper ones for the people that have been doing the daily actions every day and been hitting some of those qualification levels, that's all it really took to get right here. And you have about a 10% chance to win one of these prizes, which is just awesome, you know? So, and then you'll have another chance to win next week, because chances are you're going to have that same amount of points or even bigger. You might have a chance, you know, if you're in this $1,000 pool right now, you might be able to win a 12-inch MacBook next week if you don't win this week. So just keep that in mind, as you actually have a chance to win both weeks. And the next week, chances are you're going to be in a bigger pool, right? So that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for the contest. And anybody can get started in the contest. It's really simple. If you just got started, the easiest way to get started in the contest is to go to, I mean, obviously go here first and look at all these different things and see how many of them you can complete, like what qualification level you can get to. If you can make a purchase of traffic, that's an easy way to get points. And then just doing the daily actions. So look at these different things. These are all the important things to do in your business every single day. And some of them are, you know, only once per contest. You can see there's a limit here. But the point is, just do those things every day. The most important one is completing the daily marketing plan. And this includes most of this stuff. If you go over to the blog, which is actually blog.trafficauthority.net, you can see it right here. And you'll be at the home. But if you go over here to marketing plans, you can actually get to this daily marketing plan October. And this will take you through step-by-step exactly what you should do. It includes almost every single thing that's actually in the daily action. So, you know, going to the company call, joining the Facebook group, registering for the webinar, you know, like this webinar that we're hosting right now, setting your goals, and then going through the daily actions that actually get results, connecting with your personal contacts, making a traffic purchase, contacting the leaders, sharing testimonial videos, which are inside the back office, sending broadcasts, creating Facebook events, follow up with your Facebook prospects, follow up with the Twitter people, and then contacting your members. So all this stuff is actually inside the daily action. So as soon as you go through that daily marketing plan, most of these daily actions you can start marking off. You know, you can say, I completed this, I completed this, I completed this, I completed this, I went to the daily show, I went to the Tuesday webinar. All those things are going to start adding up and compounding over time, and then you can actually have a chance to win some of those prizes. So, and we can see it happening already. You know, it's all these people are doing the actions and they're qualifying to earn prizes. So super cool. Joe, anything to say, buddy? Go ahead and unmute yourself if you want.
Yeah, one of the things I want to say here is that, you know, every single morning when we do our radio show, this is one of the things that we talk about, right? We talk about the daily action steps. We talk about the daily marketing plan. And one of the things that we do, and this is where we're seeing a lot of momentum, right, is people are showing up and they're getting points for showing up. And while they're listening, they're actually doing these things. They're following, they're going down the list, and they're doing the things that they're required to do. Not required, but if you really want to have results, these are the simple steps that you take. And another thing I want to say is that, you know, repetition is the mother of invention. And I know that many of you guys who have been around for a while, you've seen that daily marketing plan. And you're probably going, yeah, well, I've already seen the daily marketing plan. But what I would say is, you know what, give it another chance, because Adam and the group are constantly adding things in there that may not have been there yesterday. And the other thing is you just repeat. You know, I mean, one time I saw on one of our webinars here, one of our hangouts, it was Vincent Ortega Jr., who said, man, I tell my people, watch the video 7 times, watch everything, go back in there. So when you see these simple steps, you know, every single morning we send email reminding you to do these things. And if you do these things every single day, you'll have the results, man. That is the truth. That is the truth. So in the morning, join us on that radio show. We get hundreds of people who are calling in, and it's a place where you can come. It's not just hanging around and listening to stuff. It's actually doing work. You know, if you spend an hour just hanging out, listening to people like, you know, everybody who calls in, I don't want to miss anybody's names, but you know who you are, who call in every single day. You're listening to these people. They're having results. They're doing these simple things. They're making money. They're climbing up the charts. And these are the simple things that separate the people who really want to have results. So when you talk about that marketing plan, that daily marketing plan, it is a good read. When you get up in the morning, instead of having, you know, TV or reading a newspaper or the sports page or whatever it is, jump into that, you know, just jump into that and really get familiar with those simple things. And I will say this, we are seeing huge momentum. You know, every single day, if you look on the Facebook page today, it's just an avalanche. It's like a snowstorm of comments. And I want to say to you guys, you know, when you take a look at the things that you can do every day to really build your business, not only are you building your business, if you post on Facebook and you actually get out there and you make a recommendation, or you're doing something out there, putting a testimonial, you're helping every single one of us. You're helping me and Adam and the hundreds of people out there, you know, by doing that thing, by edifying the group, by making comments. It really helps everyone's efforts. And in the long run, it's going to help you. It's going to come back. And we're just getting started, right? This momentum is just beginning right now. Adam just mentioned a moment ago about some of the other things that are coming, some other contests and some other benefits and bonuses. It is really, really big. And, you know, this morning I heard that term was bandied about being a first mover. You know, there's an advantage to being here right now at the very beginning. Make no mistake, we are just getting started. Momentum is happening, and you can be a part of it by doing these simple things that you hear about every single day. How about it, dude? We're actually giving away computers just because, you know, we're asking people to do the things that will bring you the financial results and build your business. We're showing you exactly how to do them. And then at the end of the day, giving away gifts and really cool stuff. It's amazing, man. You know, it really is exciting. And I encourage everybody to do these simple things over and over and over and over again. And before you know it, and one of the things I have learned from Darren, okay, from one of the trainers that we have in the academy, is, you know, just doing these things simply, and they get to be a habit. It gets to be a habit, right? It gets to be a habit that you're going to post on Facebook, or you're going to do an invite, or you're going to send these emails. And before you know it, it's part of your daily routine. And it's very, very simple to do. And it's very, very doable if you just do the thing. That's what we always say. So you know better than to give me the microphone, Adam.
No, it's all good, man. I think you closed it out well. You know, I mean, the biggest thing you can do is focus on the contest right now. That's why we put it in front of you. Focus on the daily action plans. Show up to the daily calls with Joe, and he's going to guide you and answer any questions that you have. And like you said, we're going to keep pressing forward, and we're going to keep coming out with cool stuff. That's the best thing about this, is it's coming together, and there's lots of cool things happening, cool contests, content, sales videos, all these different things that we're doing behind the scenes. It's just going to keep rolling, and the momentum's going to keep building. So the best thing you can do is just ride it. You know, just push as hard as you can and ride that momentum all the way up to Christmas. You know, that's where we're going right now. Our momentum build is going all the way to Christmas. So you just keep going, and you'll build up through that holiday season, which is the perfect time to build. So, you know, that's what I would recommend to anybody who's building a business right now. So.
And I'll tell you, one of the other things we learned about today, and here's something that's coming, is we do have live events on the calendar for 2016. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys at the live events. We're looking forward to seeing you go across the stage. We're looking forward to seeing you up there telling your story and capturing more video. We are just getting started. And the things, you know, the things that we're asking you to do and the things that you're being instructed to do are the things that the leaders have done. So just ride the momentum, man. It really is an exciting thing. And, you know, if you look in your member back office on that home page there where you have your reseller in the business center, right at the very bottom of that page, there are 3 links. There are 3 boxes there. And those 3 boxes, that's exactly where you find the radio show and the daily marketing plan and the monthly strategies. They're all right there. Also, we have something brand new, and we just launched it. It's out there. It's called Radio Leverage Live, and that's a calendar of events. It shows you every single event that we do throughout the entire month. And there's also invitations in there and telephone numbers and links to the events, all that kind of stuff, right? It's all in there. As a matter of fact, tomorrow morning, we're going to be sending you guys a swipe file to invite for Thursday night. Thursday night's webinar is a prospecting webinar. Tomorrow, you'll be receiving marching orders telling you, here's the data, here's the swipe file, this is what you send to your people. And then tomorrow morning, when you're on the radio show with us, we'll be answering questions about what are you doing? Maybe you're stuck on something, you're having a challenge, making sure that you're just taking the action. You know, we are moving towards something really magnificent. And when we all get together in lockstep, right, we're all moving and doing the same things. The internet is a wash with traffic authority. And then it gets much easier, right? More people know about what we're doing because they're seeing the post. They're seeing it everywhere. It's on Facebook. Go look at the Alexa rankings. If you know what that is, it's alexa.com. It's just every website in the world. It tells you exactly what kind of visits they're getting, what kind of traction they're getting. Are they on the uptick? It is amazing. That was brought to our attention this morning by Rebecca. She's one of the leaders, right? We saw her. She's got a couple thousand points. I know she's watching right now from Stonehenge in the United Kingdom. And she said, you know, whenever I come across an objection, sometimes somebody will have an objection. I'll tell them, well, go take a look at Alexa. Look at all of this activity. Look at it. So there's, and the reason I bring that up is because every single day we've learned something new. Every day you show up, right? You show up and there are nuggets from people all over the world making big money, making their first $10, their first $100, learning how to send their first email, shooting their first video. It is so inspirational and you really draw some energy. And you do these simple things and you will have massive results over time. The other thing I want to put out here is it's a long-term opportunity. Okay, I know we have hundreds of people who join us every single day. And I know many of us are looking for that instant microwave result, right? We have to have a bill paid next week, so we take our last couple hundred and buy some traffic and just pray and just hang on for dear life. I want you to get a different perspective. This is a long-term play, right? What we learned from Darren is 100 leads, out of 100 leads, 80 of them will never buy anything. So by plugging in and staying consistent, you're going to up your opportunities. You'll have more people looking at your story. You'll have more people checking you out. And before you know it, it starts falling in your favor, right? Those 15% of the people who do buy from you, it's a long-term play. So my point of sharing this with you is it is very, very simple. This is very simple. Read the daily marketing plan every single day. Send the swipe files. You know, this last Sunday, I took the day off. I was watching football and it was boring. And I actually put a swipe file on there. I said, here, you guys, how about this? How about if we just send a reminder to anybody who missed last Thursday's webinar that it is still there? And I couldn't believe the people on Facebook who were just piling on like crazy and sending it out, right? Simple little things, simple things. The difficult part is finding the discipline. They're simple, but they're not easy. And the reason they're not easy is because, you know, if anything, you know, when you consider the value proposition, you consider all of the technology, it's actually too inexpensive. It's too cheap to be here for, what is it, $50 a week all in if you break it out and you become a premium member. I mean, it's so easy to walk away when you're only investing that kind of money in your future. When in fact, the upside, the long-term play is that this can be the last stop. You know, there are people here who are already making six figures every single month. They're already here. They're here. And it didn't take them long to hit those numbers. And we have people right now, Carlos Rodriguez. I know that you're working right now. I hear your story every single day. Just getting started every day, every day, every day, every day, staying consistent. And now before you know it, the results are starting to show up. You know, just show up and do the thing, like we say every single day. And that's what I got. We'll be back tomorrow morning, of course, at radioleverage.com. Also, we'll be back on a webinar in about 48 hours. We'll send you out the swipe files tomorrow. Send those to your list. And show up on the radio show, bring your questions, bring your comments. It's kind of like a spillover. We got a hotline right into the support desk down there. And that's what I got. It looks like we may be wrapping it up early. Maybe we can catch the Cubs on TV, huh?
I know, that's what I'm hoping for. That's why I'm like, let's go.
Okay,
My wife's down there screaming.
All right, let's roll, man. I'm done. We'll see you guys in the morning. We'll be back at 11 a.m. Eastern on Radio Leverage. Adam, thank you very much. Go Cubs. And remember, if you're from Chicago, no ketchup on a hot dog. You know that. We talk about that every morning. See you guys, man.
Thanks a lot. Have a good night.
Good job.